Hi, I'm Claire Tompkins, the Clutter Coach, and this is the Organize Your Life podcast. I am passionate about organizing because it makes my clients' lives so much easier, more relaxed, and with more time to spend the way they want to. That's what organizing is all about, not about being neat or having the right containers. It's about getting more time for what matters to you. My specialty is chunking down this big topic so it's not overwhelming. That's the concept behind my book, 5 Minutes to a Relaxing Bedroom. And that's the concept for this podcast too, which is based on my first book, 52 Simple Ways to Get Organized. Both books are available on my website and on Amazon. In every podcast, I'll lay out a simple organizing concept and tell you why it's important. I'll include an action step at the end so you can start practicing right away. Okay, here we go. Today I'll talk about a great way to get some excess stuff out of your life. Give it to someone who needs it. That means donate it. This podcast is based on Chapter 2 of my book, 52 Simple Ways to Get Organized. I found that people are more willing to part with possessions they aren't using if they believe that there is a specific person out there who would get good use out of it. That's more appealing than adding to the landfill, isn't it? Thinking this way almost immediately gets you to view your relationship to your stuff differently. It becomes clearer that it makes more sense to get the item to someone who needs it now instead of holding on to it just in case you ever need it again. When you decide that you're ready to donate a possession, just do it. That's my advice. Too often when I work with clients, we come across items that they've already decided to donate, but then they put it back on the shelf or in a drawer. Or they stick it in a bag that's not marked at all, so they assume that it's dry cleaning or something else. Making the decision is just the first step. The next is, get it out the door. So why does this happen? Sometimes people are mentally keeping track of the things they want to donate, and the quantity hasn't reached critical mass yet, so they don't feel prodded to take that next step. In their minds, a day will come when they believe they have enough donations to make it worthwhile to drop them off. But I can guarantee you that you'll miss a lot of potential donatables if you do it this way. Another thing that trips people up is items they want to clean or fix before donating. Those, unfortunately, don't move from their spots either. Now the job has gotten too complicated and it's not a priority to do it, so they just languish. A third way this happens, and perhaps the most common of all, is that items end up in an unmarked bag on the closet floor. I can't tell you how many times I've helped a client sort through a bag, and when we get halfway through, she says, I think I already decided to donate all of this stuff. So she just did all that deciding work over again. What a waste of time. When these items keep sticking around, you're stuck. On the one hand, you've made the liberating decision to donate things. On the other hand, they're still there, cluttering up your closets. The stuckness comes from your mind having released the task because the decision has been made. The action part, getting items out of the house, seems like a minor detail. Minor it may be, but it creates a logjam in terms of getting organized. You can keep the donations flowing by choosing places that you like to donate to. If there are organizations you enjoy supporting, you'll feel more motivated to donate to them. It may even inspire you to donate more when you know that you're really helping people that you care about, or causes that you care about. This is also a very effective way to induce kids to pass toys along. If you approach them saying they should let go of toys they don't play with anymore and donate them, well, that feels like you want to take something away from them, and they're likely not to react well. But if you let them know that there are children who have less than they do, and they would really love to have those toys, kids will be much more willing to donate. Children are naturally generous once they understand what will happen to the things they give away. Sometimes I work with clients who are willing to let go of items, but they've pretty much wrung all the use out of them. It can be hard to see this when it's yours and you've had it for a long time. But there does come a time when things are just trash, really. Older folks were trained by the Great Depression not to throw useful items away, and now younger folks have been educated to be green and not waste our precious resources. Still, trash is trash. And I give you permission right now to throw out things that are too old, damaged, dented, soiled, or out of style. You no longer have to be their curators. Free up space for items that serve you better. So how do you easily get that stuff out of the house? Here's how. Get yourself a shopping bag, label it clearly donations, and set it on the floor of your closet. Every time you encounter something that you decide to donate, pop it in the bag. When the bag is full, take it to your favorite donation spot. Note, it's very important to label the bag. The label reminds you what's in there, and it also prompts you visually to keep an eye out for items to donate. Once the bag is full, that is your cue to get it out of the house. Put it in the car or near the front door. And then don't forget to start a new bag when you get home. Here's your action step for today. Find a shopping bag, label it, and put it in a spot you're likely to find items to donate, probably your bedroom closet. Bonus points if you can find something, a sweater you rarely wear, for example, and seed that bag with it right now. Hey, thanks for listening. I'm Claire Tompkins, the Clutter Coach. If you like the show, I'd love it if you'd leave a rating and a review in iTunes. You can subscribe, too, so the podcast will be ready and waiting for you to listen to it. Read my blog at www.cluttercoach.net. The blog is also where you'll find the show notes. And check out my store to find books I've written and books and products that I recommend, and some freebies, too. Come back for more next week.